Shohei Ohtani spoke to the media yesterday, read a statement. It was about 12 minutes. And I should say he had a prepared statement. He didn't seem to read it as much as he glanced at it every once in a while just to maybe keep him on track. But he was pretty clear. Like, he didn't take questions, but he didn't leave much wiggle room. He said he did not gamble on sports, including baseball, has never instructed anybody to gamble on sports for him, including baseball, and that he did not cover his translators' gambling debts, that he had no idea this was even a thing until a few days ago. And the truth is that the translator has stolen money from him to cover gambling debts, and he had no knowledge of it and was not involved in any way whatsoever. Do you believe him?
Recklessly speculating.
Mm-hmm.
I believe some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that, like, he's got a relationship. I believe he didn't gamble on anything.
Right.
I believe that. I believe the translator did that. And then his buddy comes to him and says, because I think they're buddies. I think they're friends. Buddy comes to him like, yo, I'm in trouble. Can you help me out? It's like, yeah, I got you.
Right.
Here's the money to pay it. Just don't tell anybody. And then when it comes to light, it is, hey, you got to take all of it. You can't tell them that I paid this debt.
Right.
And so that's what everybody's doing right now. I don't believe he's had contact with the bookie either. I think he just gave his friend the money to pay the gambling debt. And now everybody knows about it. It's like, no, I didn't gamble. I didn't give him money. In fact, not only did I not give it to him, he stole from me. That's how he got it.
That might be true. The thing that would make me, and I'm sure like there's smart people, high lawyers, and everybody involved in this stuff. It's just that what he is saying is that I did not wire this money to anybody. I had nothing to do with it. Well, like the law enforcement officials are involved in this now, and they will be able to, with great detail, figure out, the IP address where this stuff came from, who was on the computer, who logged in, where was Shohei Ohtani at this time. So if he is lying, and this is the only thing that makes me think he might be telling the truth, because it's a mostly not believable story. But the only thing that makes me think he might be telling the truth is that if he's lying, they'll catch him, I would think. Because they'll be able to, because what the interpreter said initially was that Shohei, sat down and he made these wire transfers for me. They were for me, not for him, but he made them. Well, if that's true, they should be able to prove that. We can tell, it's the same way they solve all these murders by pulling people's phones and computers. They can tell everything you've been doing, everything, where you were, where it pinged, what you were looking at, what you were doing. I just think if he would have been a little more vague yesterday in this prepared statement, if he actually had the stuff to hide that some people think that he does. I don't want to vouch for him. I don't know. I don't know where this is going. But that he was so definitive in saying, I didn't know about this. I didn't do this. I didn't have anything to do with this. I only learned about it. Given the amount of people that are now investigating this and the number of agencies that are now looking into this, it just seems like that'd be a bad stuff to lie about yesterday in such a public way, which makes me think he might really come out of this as a victim.
But I think that the game plan might also be, hey, if we can just muck this thing up,
right?
Because you got to prove I'm guilty beyond a reasonable doubt,
right?
And that is a tough thing to do if the bookie and you, the translator, and I have the same.
If y'all keep your story tight.
But we saw with Barry Bonds, right? My man did jail time for Barry Bonds.
But what I'm saying is, even if we reach a point where Shohei says I didn't do it, and the interpreter translator says he didn't do it, and the bookie says I've never talked to Shohei Ohtani in my life, they should still, if he did, even on the low, get on a computer and be the one who made this they should be able to tell he was the one who did that, or have a high level of certainty that he's the one who did that, which would put me in a place where this ain't the type of thing I'm going to lie about, which, again, makes me lean toward he might actually be telling the truth. I don't know. Either way, big scandal continues to overshadow the start of the MLB season, and we'll update you on it when we can.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.